Ladies and gentlemen, have you enjoyed the program? Did you get the vision of the journey? Yes. Did you have a sense of how far we've come? And how far we have to go? I hope you realize that the journey we're talking about, it's a historical journey, but it's also a spiritual journey. Heaven is our final destiny. It's been our pleasure to bring to you Deep River Journeys to the Edge of Eternity. I'm going to call on Farrell Hall to come stand beside me, only because he hasn't stood beside me in a long, long time. Come on, Farrell. Because we want to pay special tribute to, there's been a phenomenal number of people who have been part of this production. And we're not going to thank them all. You see their names in your program, you can thank them yourselves. But we really appreciate all the work that's gone into this vision from the woman named ILYN CLARKE. Who we've sung with in the past, and we almost lost her. So today we dedicate Deep Rivers to ILYN and her 2 new lungs.
All right.
And we're hoping in that dedication that we won't wait till we are at the edge of death to make our dreams happen. We need to do them now. Farrell?
Thanks, Yvonne. So as she mentioned, there's countless people we could thank. And as we got here this morning, I saw people streaming in from left and right. Don't know where they came from, so thank you to everyone. But there's 4 people we want to especially recognize. And so today's production was truly a vision, and someone we want to recognize as a visionary actually goes way back, and I want to call Dennis Hanson forward. Some of us are 50-ish, and actually when I was a teenager, Dennis started a group called Sound Idea.
Correct. I was just sort of that person you saw up front. Just like this production, there were a lot of visionaries around besides me. I just got the credit, which is not right.
But that's okay, so we're going to just ride on the dovetails of that. And that little group, Sound Idea, grew and grew and was around for many, many years, and it was the genesis of the people that you see behind me. So on behalf of the old Sound Idea members, the SDA Choral Ensemble of Greater Toronto, we thank you for helping to lead us and shape us right from the beginning. And then I'm going to come to something and it'll make sense in a few minutes, but so this vision grew in the winter or last summer, and it grew and people started calling people, and I got called and I didn't know why, frankly. Anyway, we had a vision of who was going to participate and where it was going to be and who we'd ask to sing. And when I get to the rest, it'll make sense. So we had to start learning music, kind of on our own. And someone here in Toronto, I don't know how we talked him into this, but he stepped forward and started teaching us all the music that we've seen tonight. And I didn't know how much work he would have to put into this, and I'm not sure if he knew, but Melvin TOLSON, I wonder if you can come forward. Melvin was tilling the soil, planting the seed, watering the ground, getting us primed, whipped into ready shape for today. So again, Melvin, thank you very much for all the hours and hours of hard work you put into leading 80 people to say thank you. And now it's a toss-up. You saw me moving the envelopes around here. I'm going to go in this order. So we knew that we wanted to put on a production. This was not a choir concert. It was a production, practically theatrical. You saw the set, costumes, singers, dancers, the whole gamut. And the guy we call sort of our visionary helped put this all together. Sometimes he's really hard to follow. But we've been down this road many times with him leading us, so we just stand where he says to stand and do what he says to do. And it doesn't make sense a whole lot, but as you sat out there, hopefully it all came together for you. Despite our nerves and butterflies. So Royson James, step forward. Again, a member of Sound Idea, yesterday choral ensemble, very artistic man to learn. He and I are practically polar opposites. I'm very by the book. All the numbers lined up in a row, and he's just all out there, but it always comes together. I finally learned to sort of calm down. I totally haven't, but again, hopefully by your applause and your attendance, you're showing him that we appreciate everything that you dreamt up, the scripts, the words, the movement that you helped shape today. It was a wonderful evening and afternoon. So thank you. And now I come to the part that for me was really extraordinary. I got called into this vision once the wheels were already turning, and I still don't know how we pulled this off. So, part of the vision was that we just had to have our own homegirl here.
Yeah.
Jenny, comes from where we all come from, but today we're very proud and happy that she's a professor of music at Southern University in Tennessee. She's absolutely extraordinary, and I think the whole choir can agree with me. In the last 3 weeks that you've been here, we've seen and heard techniques we haven't heard before that has shaped and polished the sound and the music we were trying to create on our own. And I feel like I've just taken a university seminar. I've learned so much in a very, very short period of time. I don't know why you and your husband, Kevin, over there, got in your car, drove all the way from Tennessee to sit here with us for 3 or 4 weeks and direct us. I really appreciate it. I don't know what really inspired you to do it, but we totally appreciate it.
Because this is where I came from. I wouldn't be doing this if I hadn't been here with these people. That's why. It's just coming back and giving back. Praise God.
So we can't say enough, but thank you, Jenny BROWN-KIBBLE.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we leave you with one last piece, and then we'll say the prayer.